So Liverpool 2, Arsenal 2. 2-2 in both ties. 2-2 at the Emirates, 2-2 at Anfield. I'm a bit indifferent in this one. I don't know how to feel. I don't know if I'm disappointed. I don't know if I'm sad. I don't know if I'm happy because we came back. I don't even know how I felt about the way we played. It's difficult to place my feeling on this one, but we didn't lose, I guess. That's another draw this season, and we fought to come back, so that's a positive, I would say. Merino being sent off, that's a negative, I would say. The way we played in the first half, that's a negative, I would say. Our resilience in the second half and coming back, that's positive, I would say. Odegaard could have won it in the end, that's a positive, I would say. And they getting an offside goal towards the end, that's a positive as well, I would say. But overall, man, I just can't wait for the season to end. I can't wait for the season to end. The problem still remains the same problem we had against PSG, the same problem we'll be having all season. Clinicality, man. Clinicality and lack of concentration. Clinicality and lack of concentration because their first goal was as a result of lack of concentration. And the second goal as well, you can argue it is lack of concentration as well. But I know there's nothing that the defenders could really have done. But if you're watching their man and we're on to Szoboszlai or Szoboszlai, then maybe the story would have been different. We had lots of chances in the first half as well. The first few minutes, Saka should have put the ball in the back post. I guess it wasn't. I was running on to the ball. It was not really settled. It was not balanced properly to put the ball in the back post. And what sums the situation that sums up our season for me is Thomas Partey pressing Alisson, getting the ball back, just him and Trossard and an empty post, empty goal, and we didn't score. We did not score from a two player and a goalkeeper and an empty post situation. We could not score from that. That sums up our season. No communication between players. Um, but yeah, 5 minutes later they scored, and about a minute later, they said 87 seconds or 90 seconds later, that is when they scored. Less than 2 minutes, man. And they celebrated a goal in that time, but they still were still able to score. Things need to change, man. In next season, we don't want to see the same style of play again next season. It was boring throughout the season. I would say about 90% of the performances this season has been boring. Even when we're slapping teams, if you watch my reaction, I always say it was an alright game. It was flat. It was, yeah, it's nothing to write home about. Like, we're scoring the goals, but the game was boring. We need to see more exciting football next season. We need to see the full potential of Saka. We need to see the full potential of whoever we sign. This today, I was seeing rumors that we're heavily linked with Gyokeres and we've made an official bid, but that has not come from some of the more reputable journalists that people would like to listen to. But for me, I always say until the players are holding the shirt, I don't believe anything. Same with Zubimendi, they said this has been verbally agreed. Again, put the bid in, trigger the release clause, bring him to the Arsenal. Until that happens, I don't believe anything. But yeah, hopefully the people that we sign, they are attacking forwards and they are very, very clinical. That's what I'm going to hope for. But the game, yeah, 2-2, it is what it is. We leave it at that. Oh, and one more thing, Merino. I don't know what we are going to do with Merino next season. I have no idea. Why was he signed? I know he has contributed a lot of goals for Arsenal this season, but playing in the midfield, he doesn't have pace. He doesn't have ball awareness defensively. Like, oh man, the first half, it was like Partey alone in the midfield. Merino was so far up, he didn't have the legs to track back. And you know, Liverpool against Arsenal, they will always like try and counter because in the first half we have majority of the possessions. All they had to do is they know we are going to press them up, pin them to their post, and they could counter. One ball over the top to Salah, and then the rest is history. And Arsenal also need to learn how to be clinical and beat all of these teams that sit there because Arsenal are going to pin you back, pin you back. We just keep passing and passing from side to side to side. No one has the impetus. No one has the effrontery. No one has the I would say freedom to shoot. I know Odegaard shot. That's how we got the equalizer. Just imagine that we were shooting more often. How many goals we would have scored? We need to start shooting from outside the box, Arteta. Please make that happen next season. Put that into your coaching. We don't have to always find the most neatest and cleanest goal ever. Shoot, man. Let your attackers be free. But yeah, we'll see what happens next season, and we still don't know if we are going to have a Champions League spot yet. But hopefully we do against Newcastle. All right. If we had won, we would have at least said confirmed we're in the Champions League. Then it's about positioning, but that did not happen today. So yeah, remains to be seen. But in terms of player rating, quick player rating, I would say David Raya had a good game. I would say Miles had an alright game. I would say Saliba had a shaky. I'll say an alright game. Kivio had a good game. To be fair, Ben White had a terrible game. He was terrible today. Thomas Partey had an alright game. Mikel Merino terrible game. Odegaard had I'll give him a good game. Bukayo Saka had a terrible game. Martinelli had a good game. And Leandro Trossard, I would say, had an alright game. Tierney, I would say alright game. Calafiori, I would say alright game as well. And Zinchenko, alright game. Well, that is my reaction to the game. You let me know what you think in the comment section below. Or just press the like button. I would really appreciate it. And subscribe if you're new or yet to do so. And yeah, we'll see you again against Newcastle. Peace.
Psst, psst. Oi. Subscribe. Press subscribe. Thank you.